Yeah, I'm cuffed out with my baby girl.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, bitch. It is freaking Friday. It's early in the morning. I'm so excited to be back. I feel like I haven't really been on here in a while, but I've been so busy, y'all. I've been booked and busy, but I'm coming at y'all this morning because I still have to go to work today, and I literally just got out of bed. It's like 6:20 right now, and I have to be at work at 8, and I'm gonna do my makeup and stuff and get ready for the day. Today is Friday, so I think about doing foundation and stuff like that, because I usually don't wear makeup when I go to work because it's work, like there's nobody there. But I'm gonna get ready, and then we're gonna talk about some things I've seen on the internet. I don't know if you guys know who No Jumper is. No Jumper is like a podcast by Adam22. Watch No Jumper, their YouTube channel and their podcast is like on rotation. I just think they have a lot of like interesting people on there. I don't know. Why do I watch that? Why do I watch it? I don't know why I watch it. It's like my guilty pleasure. But recently they have given these two girls, they have given these girls a voice. They have given these girls a platform. And on the No Jumper YouTube channel, I think they have like 3.5 million subscribers. So a lot of people, this information and these things, this podcast is getting out to a lot of people. So Selena Powell, and I don't even know this girl. I think her name's AJ, but I've never seen her before, never heard of her before. I don't know who she is, but she has come to the surface. So this podcast he's giving them a voice, a podcast. Their podcast is called Thots Next Door. And literally they just have people come onto the show and talk about their whole stories about being in the industry. Maybe that's why I like watching it. It's very interesting because, you always want to know about your favorite artist, your favorite rapper, your favorite blah, 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 like behind the scenes. And for somebody to actually just go on and spill the tea, because you know how people get sued and like so many people say too much. There's a lot of secrets in the industry. But these girls have been literally just telling it all. So I want to talk about something in particular that I heard that they said, and you can go to the podcast if it's still up, if they haven't gotten in trouble for it, to take it down. So they were talking about, they were talking to a rapper, Chief Keef. They were talking to his baby moms. I hate saying that, baby moms, but the mother of his child. They were talking to her, and she was just telling her stories. I guess she's a person who likes to get around in the industry as well. And she was literally telling, like, just some of the stuff that was coming out of their mouth. I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. So she was talking about how she got pregnant on purpose for clout or for money. Like, imagine being that kid. Imagine growing up and seeing a podcast where your mom said, oh, I only got pregnant because I wanted the money. Imagine. Like, this is crazy. So she talked about a lot of things. She talked about how before she got pregnant by Chief Keef, she wanted to get pregnant by OVO 40 or Drake's producer. She tried to get pregnant by him, but she said, and you have to go watch this. It's just like the craziest thing. But the main thing that I want to talk about is that she was talking about Odell Beckham Jr. allegedly. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. Allegedly. Odell Beckham Jr. He's a football player. I don't know what team he plays for. I don't really know sports. I don't really follow up with that. But he was saying that she sent a video up to him to try to get flown out, and he flew her out, and he wanted her to literally like take a dump on him. Like he literally asked her during sex to like, and then he asked her for pictures of her going to the bathroom, like going to the bathroom. He wanted pictures of her. So she said she sent a video, and she's like, I tried to make it as sexy as possible. So she's on the toilet taking a shit, and she's like trying to like, how do you make that sexy? I don't know. How do you make that sexy? But that was the craziest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I don't know, maybe I just never heard of no stuff like that before. And then I was like DMing a couple people about it, and we were just talking about like, have you ever heard of stuff like that before? And a couple people said that they have heard of stuff like that before, but I'm not judging or anything. I was just like, wow, really? There's people like, that's a thing? Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I don't really like, I didn't know that people like are into that. Like, that's just gross to me. Like, that's just really gross. And it's not the fact of the act of, it's just like the smell, the cleanup, like that. And then she said she went into his bathroom and he had a whole like kit, like a whole setup like of things that he needed to get himself clean after somebody like took a dump on him. So he's got like peroxide and soap and all kinds of stuff. Like and then like he was like trending on Twitter for a while. Imagine waking up in the morning trending on Twitter for that. Like, that's just crazy. It's just, and another thing is like, it's just crazy the fact that you would tell somebody's business like that. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, I would never like tell somebody's business like that. Like, that's just so like personal. I just like that's very personal. If that was me, I would be very pissed that she put that out into the world. That's nobody's business but me and the person I'm having sex with or the person I'm doing something with. Like, she really like put all his business out there. They name drop a lot on that podcast about ratchet, crazy stuff. So I'm just kind of curious on how long this podcast is actually going to hold up. And then the fact that Adam22 has given these girls a voice and a platform to 3.5 million people, that they're able to go on there and spill like the tea and say whatever they want to say. I feel like he's going to get a lot of like backlash. I feel like a lot of rappers, a lot of people in the industry are going to be very upset with him for giving this girl a platform. And this girl is known for, like, a lot of people know her in the industry. She's known for getting around. She's known for exposing people. She likes, she'll want to expose you and to keep her quiet. She wants hush money. That's pretty much what she does. And I follow her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is very like entertaining. She talks about the industry. She talks about a lot of like industry people that she's had sex with and like just the things that they're into and like situations she's been. It's very interesting because she's very honest. She's like, she gets around. She's not proud of it. She's not afraid to like tell you like she. I'm just interested to see like what happens because I feel like Adam22 is going to get a lot of backlash from a lot of people in the industry for giving these girls a platform to tell their business and name drop on them and kind of expose them. He's literally giving these girls a platform to expose people. And I just feel like a lot of people aren't going to be happy with that. I'm just going to be watching. I'm not judging or anything. I'm not a judgmental person. Like, live your life how you want to. Because I'm living my life how I want to. Like, it has nothing to do with me. But I'm just here to watch. I'm just here to see. Next, I'm going to talk about her little friend. This girl, her name is AJ, I guess. I don't know. She's the same. Topped off. I saw this on the news. Topped off. She topped off. She sucked off the entire, an entire basketball team, like back to back to back. Like she went to the hotel room and then she just sucked one after another, after another, after another. The whole basketball team. And allegedly, that team was the Phoenix Suns. Can you believe it? Out of all the basketball teams, the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns. And you know what? I just think I'm trying to. And every time I've seen this girl, she's been bragging about the same thing. Oh, I sucked off the whole basketball team. I sucked off the whole basketball team. Like it's something to be proud of. Like, again, I'm not judging. Live your life how you want to, but it's just really crazy how things are turning out nowadays. Like in the world, it's like so many people value the wrong things. So many people value things. So many people are just. I just think that people are so much better than what they give themselves credit for, and they just take the lowest of the low and they just do whatever to get wherever. It's like people literally are doing anything for clout. Anything. So this girl, the first time I've heard of her, she was on the No Jumper podcast talking about how she's the type of person, I'm gonna try not to talk too loud since I'm so close, but I'm the type of person, I just think it's like really fascinating how these girls like have no like problem like putting themselves out there to any and everybody with money or just for followers and stuff like that. Like I could never be like that. Like I'm the type of person where like I like the fact that nobody can say that they've had me. You know, I like the fact that nobody can say that. Like I feel like that's like a certain power that I have. I'm not saying it makes me feel like I'm better than everybody else, but I'm just like, no, I just like the fact that nobody can say that they've had me. I I don't want my name out there like that. I don't want nobody to talk. And you know, guys talk, you know, I just don't see how people can share the same person like that. I just don't see it. And then they're like freely discussing how they all had sex with the same guy. And then Chief Keef's baby mama was on there, and then Selena's talking about how she had sex with her, like, Chief Keef. And then they're just talking about, like, well, what did you think about my baby daddy? And then she's like, oh, it was okay. But like, that's just a different type of breed, y'all. Like, I'm not judging, but that's just a different type of breed. Like, let me know in the comments what you think. What you think? And then I'm like, where are your, like, who raised you? Like, who raised? I'm just curious. I'm not judging. I'm saying that I just want to say that so many times. I have friends that do whatever with whoever. I don't judge. I don't care. Like, because just because you put yourself out there like that, like, it's your vagina. You can do whatever you want to do with your vagina. Like, that has nothing to do with me. If you're a good person, you're a good person. That's just something, that's just a personality trait that you have that you like to do that has nothing to do with me. So no, I'm not judging, but I just want to know who raised them. Like, where did, I was just curious. Like, I just want to know what their upbringing is like, what their what brought them to this type of life. Like, it's just so interesting to me. And I know that the AJ girl, I think she said she grew up and she said she was a Mormon, or she grew up some kind of religion, I think, if I can think right. Don't quote me on that. I can't really remember what she was saying, but yeah, I just think that it's very interesting. And I was very shocked to hear about some of the stuff they were saying. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like they're going to get sued or beat up or killed. People in the industry do not play or come up missing. I just wanted to talk about this because I was like, how can they tell that man's business like that? Oh my gosh, it's so awful. But anyways, though, I'm not done getting ready for work because I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. I'm just messing around. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I really do have to get going. And let me show you guys. I applied this wig yesterday. I watched this tutorial, and this is the same wig that I got from Fixed Beauty Bundles. I did a video. I'll put the link in the description box below. But this is the same hair. I just washed it. It's still wet. And so tell me how you think I did with my baby hairs. Like, I think I did a pretty good job. Thank you to the tutorial. Thank you for that tutorial, whoever the girl was. I subscribed to her channel. She did a bomb, like, how to apply a lace wig tutorial, and I think I followed it pretty well. So let me guys know what you think about my install. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and share. Thumbs up if you like it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments if you go watch the No Jumper interview. It's on No Jumper, so just Google No Jumper. I was gonna say I'll put the link in the description box below, but I'm not promoting that. I'm not condoning that, like, to y'all. Like, no, that's not the way you want to live your life. Like, you don't want to live your life like busting it open for any and everybody like that for money and clout. Like, you just don't want to live your life like that. I feel like it's very prestigious. It's very, like, to be like, you never touched this. Like, you could never. Like, you could never. Like, why? Like, what makes you worthy of touching this? Like, I feel like that's how I feel. That, in my personal opinion, I feel like that's how us girls should carry ourselves. Because nothing makes a dude more mad when they can't have you or when they haven't had you. Because have you ever noticed when somebody wants to, like, talk to you and then you turn them down, they're like, oh, you ugly anyway, blah blah blah, you a hoe, blah blah. It's like, I'm a hoe, but you just tried to give me, and I said no. Like, so how am I a hoe? I think you're mad. I think you're big mad. Better at the people that I like. I don't have a lot. I don't have a huge body count. I'm not in the double digits, but the people that are there, they ain't shit, y'all. They ain't shit. So I need to be better about who I open myself up to. Who I decide to bust this open to, because the guys that I've been with ain't really nothing. Like, some of them are very good, but it's like them as a person. It's like, why you a whole clown? You a whole clown. Be more cautious about who you give yourself to. Not just any and everybody, because money ain't nothing. This shit ain't nothing, y'all. Like, y'all need to hold yourselves. Like, just hold yourselves to a higher standard. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Like, that's that's just how I feel about it. Like, you can say, this is like me. I don't know if this is me feeling like stuck up or don't be pressured. Like, you don't have to be pressured. Like, if you tell somebody no and they flip out, then whatever. No, you can't have this. Like, what makes you man enough? What makes you good enough? What makes you worthy enough for this coochie? But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And let me know in the comments what you think. And I will see you in the next video. We didn't get anything accomplished.